How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to show you a scan that's going to use three important bullish signals to help you find a good solid stocks. So this one it's created by a man named Richard Estes. It's called the buy scan, and essentially what you're looking at is that a stock price has risen 5% over the last 5 days. You're looking at its close 15% higher than its highest close of the entire past year. And then you're also looking at the volume is above its 60-day moving average. So three factors, very straightforward, and I'll go ahead and show you how to code for that. So you'll start off as usual with the type as stock. I'm actually going to remove the rest for this particular scan since we're working with volume. And the next line you're going to be coding for is that 5% over the last 5 days. So you're going to put today's close. You're going to make sure that it is greater than 5 days ago, right? All right, and then you want to multiply that by 5%. Very straightforward. Okay, and then the second line is going to be looking that 15% that closing price is 15% higher than the previous year. So to do that, we're going to put that today's close is greater than yesterday's max. And then we're going to define the max as being over a 200-day period. And we're looking at the closing price. And then we're going to multiply that by 15%. So 1.15. Okay, and then we'll make sure everything looks good. It's likely just the today and yesterday. Right. So that's fine. Okay, and then the last is the volume. So we're going to look at today's volume. And we want to see that it is greater than today's. This is the one we're looking for the 60-day moving average. So today's simple moving average of 60, and we're looking at volume, right? So we're going to type in volume. Okay. And we'll make sure that's closed off. And then what I like to do, I usually do it at the beginning, but I'll do it now before we run the scan, is I like to filter out country so we're not getting so we're getting cleaner results. And I also like to filter out the closing price so that we're not getting like penny stocks. So greater than 1. And then also I like to put a lower limit. You don't have to, but I like to. So we'll put the limit at 200. All right, and then we'll go ahead and run this. And it looks like we have two results based on the way I did. I'm quite sure if I would have got rid of the upper limit for the closing price, we would have had more results. So let's look at our first one. And we can definitely see that this is a stock that is, if we look at just the price movement has jumped upward. The RSI is hot, but that has happened before in the past. And then if we look at our other indicators, we're seeing that we're seeing a reversal. So the MACD histogram is showing a reversal. The MACD itself is showing the MACD line is crossing above the signal, so that's letting us know, as well as our TSI. So let's look at the other one as another example. Actually, before we do that, let me look at the volume. I didn't point that out. So the volume, it's only a slight increase, but remember that it's looking over a 60-day period. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at another example, the proof point, sorry. And similar, this one actually super jumped. This one just yesterday, I believe it was at roughly 130, and now it's at 170. So that like was a big spike. So we look at all of our indicators. This is like not common, so I'll put that there. Like this is like some kind of GameStop AMC kind of status of a jump. And so, but there's another example of why this one might be called buy. It's because this is a point in which the stocks are rapidly increasing. If we look at the volume, that's a super significant increase, right? So I would also be careful because this could mean that like someone might be, large investors might be pumping this stock up, and then you know once it's hit a certain price point, they're pulling out. And then they're just dumping the stock. So it's called pump and dump. So this is something you might want to be careful with, but um, this overall is the basically what you're scanning for. And so I'll go ahead and take off the lower limit here, and let's just see if we get more results. So go ahead and run this scan, and it doesn't look like we do. So um, that's when I run that and I see that there's still only 2 results. That's an indicator that this is a stock scan that is rare, but when it does give you results, that these are gems. So this is something to take into consideration. Obviously, you want to make sure you're looking at your other indicators as well, but I hope this is helpful. All right, have a great rest of your day, everyone.